Welcome back, subjects of funk, and it is a lovely to see yous lot again in another Baldur's Gate Let's Funking play. I've been focusing more on my Civilization playthrough, but it's quite refreshing to go back and delve into Baldur's Gate every now and then. So, to refresh our memory, let's have a Uganda where we are in the quest. Chapter 5, Flooding the Cloak Mine. Well, we don't necessarily. I must remove the plug that prevents water from pouring in and thus flooding the mine. Removing the plug will be no small feat, however, as it is magically sealed. I should search the mine for whomever created that seal. I don't need to do that anymore though, because I killed the guy instead of flooding him. So, if I remember rightly, we killed some wyrms in a cave and took the reward of 2,000 gold. And then we raided that mine and killed all the bad guys in that mine. And we discovered some information that said we had to travel to Baldur's Gate. So we'll have a look on the main map. I presume that's Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I presume it is. But let's consult the journal one more time. Go away map. Hey, the king of funk. So we want quests. You have dealt a great blow to the organisation known as the Iron Throne. A defeat you are certain will not be ignored. Now you must travel to the great city of Baldur's Gate, where you are certain to find the truth behind the strange plot that plagues the citizens of the Sword Coast. Sounds fairly simple to me. Before we get going though, I think it's time we got the Guinness out!
I'll be much more agreeable with rest.
Don't worry, mate. Yeah, we do need to rest actually. I think the best thing we can do is go to Beregost, and we should go to the Jovial Juggler and get money off the town guard for the scalps of the bandits that we have collected, and then rest. Because it's going to start fatiguing the boys. That's where we are, up there. I think that's the best course of action, because we are tired, we are hungry, we are thirsty of course, and we need to progress. Jovial Juggler it is. I'm actually playing this game through my television at the moment. It's 32 inches of pain. Bandit scalps. Richer you'll be. I'll take all the bandit scalps ye have. Yeah, I'm playing it through 32-inch television, and it looks a lot nicer. Some games don't actually, because it's SD unfortunately. I know that might be a bit funny to some of you guys that are out there, but that's all the scalps we have. But this game really does benefit from a 32-inch television. So
I got some cheap beer for you.
oh my god. That guy isn't happy with us. Hello friends, welcome, and make yourselves at home. Just try not to rattle the locals. None, okay? Times is pretty harsh right now, and people don't need any more trouble than they've got. So what can I do for you? Show me a list of services, sir. Oh, what the fuck? No stouts. Best ale. Right, okay, there's been a big influx of Flaming Fist into town lately. I don't know what all the extra troops are here for, but it puts me on edge, certainly does. Right, Royal. Why not? Do you know why that is, don't you? Because this anus that's coming down here. I can't pause as well. Right, let's just fucking get this over and done with, because he's gone to fight us. Everyone in formation, if you don't mind. Aye, so everyone's heard, everyone's Rubenecker then. Is that it? Old Gurk had his furious cloak stolen right off his back by a batch of a paltry tasloi. Yeah, it's old news. Old news, and if you make a one crack about the cloakwood being an inappropriate place to lose it at least, I'll pull your liver, put your liver on the menu. Now move on and let the next people in line have their laugh. What a dickhead. Let's see if we can now sleep. I thought that was going to
My timber's bad enough without you.
You want some whiskey?
Excellent. Tankard. Let's get another one.
Some cheap beer for you.
We'll go Royal again. Well, that's it, we're fully healed and we are ready to head off to find Baldur's Gate. I really like drinking ales, bitters and whatnot while playing this game. It's awesome. Right then.
Good or bad, you'll go the way of all flesh.
Sharpen your tongue. So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
Right, okay. We'll wait on. No. Actually, what's the point? Oh, we've wasted it now. I doubt they'll have anything useful on them because they never do. Oh! Well, we got scalps. But somebody's obviously after us. I've got an old box set of the Icewind Dale series, which I hope to play after this. I think we'll notice quite a difference though, with it not being enhanced or remastered. That'll be alright. We won't have to worry about that. Hopefully the quick save will be just as smooth. Who's this guy? A tank?
Halt!
Yeah, thought
Be
so.
you friend or foe?
We're friends, who are you? Just having a swig of stout. I am Argantis, Squire Paladin of the most noble order of the Radiant Heart, servant to Helm, son of the noble family of Ilvastar. So he's a dick because he's a noble. I am here to hunt down the vile brigands who assault those travelling roads. What of you? We're just travellers. Well then, I wish you safety in your travels, for the roads are very dangerous. Good luck on your travels. I don't want him. I like the party that we've got so far. We've got too many thieves in it, which is why I got rid of that woman.
Spare no one.
Whoa!
I could do. Spare no.
Should be alright. We're getting really hardy now. I mean, look at that. We haven't took any damage whatsoever there.
You have need of me?
Ye spoke and sleep lightly.
Ooh, nice bits of coin. Well, once it all mounts up, it'll be nice bits of coin.
I could do no other.
The mad wizard. I'm pretty sure he was meant to die early on or something, which is why I wanted to keep him, because I figured that he'd have something worth looking after, something worth cherishing, a skill worth developing. I'll tell you what I might do actually. I might put him at the top, because that would...
Hardly worth my time.
Yeah, perfect formation. Sheltered wizard. Tanks to the front. Awesome. I like the guy with the double speed boots, they're awesome as well. I can't wait to see inside this big city. I hope it's got some inns. I've seen quite... What the monkey's uncle?
Hardly worth my time.
What I'm going to do is, hopefully... Yeah. Awesome.
No other.
Absolute took care of them. And absolute no damage again.
Now, of course. Yeah.
Get this ant's head.
Your voice hardly worth my
We
time.
really are getting strong now.
Confrontational, but
Who's this guy?
maybe a little less, well,
I must.
Evil.
evil.
Your wit be a
Tell me about the rest.
Oh, he's encumbered.
Where to now?
I wonder why he wasn't moving about. Bloody hell, they're all encumbered. I wonder what these do then. Weight 100. Right, okay, we'll leave it. We can't be on with that, it's just not practical. I'm sure there must be... Ooh. Farms. I'm sure there must be a... like a good reward for bringing them back or some shit, but... Ooh, hiccups from drinking that much stout tonight. I've been doing my Sid Meier's 5 videos as well. And I was drinking a lot of stout in those as well.
Yeah?
You come here to fight the Anghegs. Well, listen up. It's mating season. So it's primarily females coming up to the surface, looking to put on a little extra weight. They're hungry, they're aggressive, and there are a lot of them. Now the point of this exercise is not to exterminate them, but to keep their population to a marginal level. Remember, they aerate the soil and thereby improve crop yields. Oh, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Just like a natural ploughing by as much as 15%. Sounds rather modern. Food is going to be scarce enough in the next few years, so keep that in mind when you're out there. I got an itchy head. No more than 4 anghegs per party. After that, it's catch and release, alright. Most of the activity starts about 50 yards to the east. Now move out, everyone. I'll keep an eye on things from here. Sawed off. Ooh.
And the rivers run red!
Now that was a... I don't want this woman to see us killing more than 4. Awesome. Near death. Oh look, they've got scrolls in them. You cannot argue with that. I'm waiting for him to get some really good necromancer shit.
Yes.
No, what am I doing?
Now I wonder.
I'm waiting for this guy to get some really good necromancer stuff. And hopefully that'll enhance his abilities.
Your voice is... I could do no other.
Tenfold. If we can get skeletons and stuff fighting for us, but I'm not quite sure how necromancers work in this game. But I thought it would be interesting to find out. Also, you can learn pretty much any damn spell that you want. If you want a spell learned, that necromancer will oh sweet, with the bridge.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Could have been a damn sight worse, so couldn't it have? Not particularly hard enemies.
Rivers run red!
I must.
And then we will continue to that bridge. Interesting. Something big's coming.
I could do no other.
It always does. It'll tell us that we can't go in through a direct route. I bet you any money. They'll have words with us, tell us to go back. Tell us that the city's off limits because of some awful evil doings. Awesome. the king of spunk. Come on, where's the guards? Or more importantly, why are there no guards? It's got a nice creamy head in this Guinness. I drank a couple of ales actually last week while I was playing games.
I serve the flaming fist.
You probably do, don't you? Flaming Fist Mercenary, the entrance tax is 6 gold, piece for each party of travellers. Please announce your point of origin. We're not going to say Candlekeep, that's... Party's lost 6 gold. Shitting hell.
Please step forward.
First off, let me introduce myself. I'm Scar, second in command of the Flaming Fist, but it's not necessary for you to reveal your names. Please answer me this. Are you the group that was involved in the fiasco at the Nashkill mines? Aye, that was us. Well, I have to say, you've made quite the commotion up here in Baldur's Gate. I can't really put my finger on a single source, but there have been many strange happenings going on within the city. It's been getting harder and harder for me to put trust in someone. I need outsiders to do some investigations, people with no connections to anyone within the city. Would you be interested in working for me in such a capacity? Yeah, we're interested. This is great. This is starting to get a bit of a thing about it, a bit of grittiness, a bit of put your heart in your arse. What the fuck's going on here in this city? Sort of Wicker Man style loneliness about it. Excellent, excellent. Alright then, what I'm about to tell you must be held in the strictest confidence. Do you understand? I need you to begin an investigation of the Seven Sons trading coster. The Seven Sons leadership has been acting strangely of late. They've been selling off valuable assets and neglecting many of their more profitable trading ventures. Considering the importance that the trading coasters holds over the economy of the city, the Grand Dukes are noticeably upset. I've gone to talk to the coaster's head, Jasso. He rudely rebuffed me, telling me to mind my own business. I've known Jasso for many years, and this isn't his usual behaviour. I can't start up an official investigation, as there's no real reason for doing so. That's why I need you. We're ready to start. Tell us what we need to do and how much gold you'll pay us. We're ready to go for it. There's something you need to know first. We think that the Iron Throne may be behind recent events along the coast. At the mines in Nashkill and Cloakwood, we've learned much about the goals and methods of the Iron Throne, and it doesn't bode well for the future of this region. Well, that sheds light on a few things. There's nothing I can really do about it now. I'll make sure I'll look into it. I want you to break into the Seven Sons compound and find out what's wrong. Use stealth in your investigations. I don't want the operation to cause too much fuss. The most important person to watch out for is Jasso. Only you've found out as much as possible. Report back to me at the Flaming Fist compound. I'll pay you 2,000 golds for this favour. The estate is located on the southwest side of town. I wish all you the best of luck. Remember, once you've done at the Seven Sons estate, it's imperative that you meet me at the Flaming Fist barracks, which are just west of the Seven Sons. Awesome.
Hardly worth my time.
Let me save now.
Good or bad, you'll go the way of all flesh.
You... Oh, must you continually... You have...
Walking alone in the Coastway Road. How
Oh,
smart
interesting.
is this?
Another fellow who could have joined our cause. Quail. Hey ho there, fellow travellers. You look to be wanderers of the adventuring sort. Tell me what direction calls you. It's westward till dawn. If plans stay unchanged. Pardon. Ah, my loutish friends. This is my direction too. Fate has crossed our paths and we could all benefit by travelling together. It will be that classic pairing of you. The stalwart adventurers and I, the intelligent one. How could you refuse? How could I refuse? Watch me. Take thou a hike. I should have guessed by your knuckle-dragging gait and minuscule nose. You're a complete and utter moron, aren't you?
Something I could do no other.
This can't be asked, would you, mate? I've got a good party of followers. Oh, look at that. Town separated into parts. That's fantastic. That's how big a town that we're dealing with.
Oh, there, Wanderer.
Oh,
Stay
look
thy
who it
course
isn't.
to
This is
indulge in
Elminster. He's been following us since the start. Good day to thee, a young one. What a marvellous happenstance that we should again cross paths, especially in such a grand city like this. Ah, I see by thine eyes that thou have got no time for thy banter. 'Tis true, our meeting was no accident, though I do honestly take pleasure in seeing thee again. A pleasure I do not share. It is good to see you again. What brings you here? Oh, all citizens of the Sword Coast eventually pass through Baldur's Gate. And I know thou wouldst as well. Forgive my continued meddling, but I believe it is warranted, especially considering the pressures thou art no doubt confronting. My pestering of thee certainly pales in comparison to the influence thou hast felt from others, including thine own self. Gorion raised thee as best he could, but 'tis hard indeed to overcome what is bred in the bone. Much more so in this case, I would imagine. So what is it you wish of me? I was about to ask this same question of thee. Thou hast come quite far, and that though my answers are often less than obvious, I do hope they help a little. Gorion often chided me for my obliqueness, though he was fond of a little verbal hide and seek as well. I tired these games, leave thee to my own means. What can you tell me, Gorion? He was long my friend and we talked often, though less after he settled down with thee. He was quite the traveller in his day, though he never regretted his new role as a foster father. He felt a stable childhood would better prepare thee for, well, the problems that would eventually come. He cared deeply for thee. I hope this was not lost on you. Gorion was weak. I have no desire to follow in any parental footsteps. He was a good man, but I prefer to walk my own path. Come on, Elminster, sod off! Any more fucking old English from you, and I'm going to punch the TV screen. I'll have a swig of stout. I was not suggesting that thou should do otherwise. Whatever the motives, independence is always a wise course to follow. My worry is that my worry is that thy lineage is harder to escape than most. Thou hast bad blood in thee, though Gorion did what he could to teach thee well and true. Thou hast hungry blood within thee as well, and it will not let thee go without a fight, for better or worse. What's bred in the bone will be dealt with in time. I trust thou hast the will to face what is within thee. One last paragraph, an attitude that will suffice, I suppose, striving to be free of refusing to be dominated. 6 over a 1 or a half dozen of another. This difference is unimportant for now, though sometime in the future such brash traits may prove to be a weakness. We shall see. For now, I offer basic advice and a few names. Scarve the Flaming Fist is a good man, and well worth trusting. His superior Duke Eltan is also a good sort. Both are to be believed when they speak. I take my leave and wish thee well. Something tells me Elminster's evil. Something just tells me that Elminster is absolutely full of crap. It always turns out like this. You can't trust anyone in these D&D style games. Right, so the question is now what? We've got a huge town to explore here. We're now at the gates of a Baldur's Gate. So I think we'll stop for now and we'll pick this up next time. Thanks for watching and catch you loyal subjects of the King of Funk later.